Why do my lights not look so bright? I'm live. Well, they look better now, I guess. Now if anybody shows up. Oh. 21 seconds and no one's here. Oh, one person's here. Hopefully it's on purpose, not accident. Hey, if you're here on purpose, say hey. Say something. Let me know you're. Oh, guess not. They must come here expecting magic tricks. Hey, watch me pull a rabbit out of my ear. I think it's weird. People drop in for a few seconds. They don't say shit. They just look like I'm supposed to be doing something magical. Oh, well. 1 minute in, it's looking like it's going to be a shitty stream. Let me guess. Same person came back on accident? Going to leave again? At least say something. Expecting a magic trick? I don't know any. Hey, I'm going to get him some Knob Creek. I don't know what he likes to drink, but I plan on getting him a bottle so he can try that. Hey, Krauser. But that's what I was going to pick up for him. How are you doing today? Hey, Brandy. Oh, you heard that? But that's what I plan on trying to get him. But your mom would know better than I do. All right. Love you. Bye. Oh, shit. Yes, it was. Tell Gamma that your mom had a question for her. Okay. I told her to call her. I don't know if she's going to. All right, same old, same old. Man, I'm gonna have to turn my fan on. Hopefully it doesn't. Hopefully it's not too distracting. It's crazy. We're warm here right now, but the tip. We started off at 36 degrees. Now we're warm, and it's going to plummet again tonight. Turn the fan on. So stay right there. Oh, she called her. Okay, cool. Well, I already ran one person off because it was hot, and I said I need to turn on the fan. Holy shit, that was quick. You better stop. Uh, how's the weather where y'all are at? Slow day, apparently. I had an interesting thing happen. I don't know if y'all saw the. Well, I know Brandy saw the reaction. Let me scoot my camera over a little bit. That looks kind of weird. It's not in the center of my monitor, so it's an OCD thing. Freaking freezing in London. Yeah, this morning was fuck. This morning was cold, and now it's nice outside. But I've got the warning on my screen saying that the temperature is going to plummet again. Brandy, since you saw it, that artist I reacted to, that this was my last time reacting to him, Ryan Upchurch. He actually responded. I went and verified that it was actually his account. It had the check mark saying it was verified, but on my phone, I can't actually go and look to make sure. They left a comment thanking me for reacting to his music. So I responded that again to emphasize why I'm not reacting to it anymore. That's why I quit reacting to Nightwish. There's a couple others I don't react to just because asshole fans. Well, I'll say fanboys, because that sounds worse. Wow. Already ran somebody else off. Oh, yeah. Crowther, we had a Yeah, that Peep one turns out I've reacted to it before, but so long ago I didn't remember it. Ironically, well, not ironically, it's because I'm honest. I said the exact same shit this time that I said last time when somebody pointed out. I can't stand. I had already had it scheduled. I had the Peep and the Suicide Boys scheduled. I keep telling Terry when you ask me to do more than one like that, when you leave a little laundry list, I ignore them. But just worked out that I already had them scheduled to do. Um, yeah, we had a horrible, horrible drought here this year. The worst one that I remember in a long, long time. But we've been getting a lot of rain here lately, so that'll help. Oh yeah, I thought the same thing. Um, I know y'all didn't like the Demi Lovato, but I did, and she got the most views. But yeah, the Fake Gear I preferred by far over all of over the 5 songs. That was they kick ass. What I understand, it's not even a full band. Actually, only 2 members are full-time members. All the others are guests and helping out and that kind of stuff, which makes it even more impressive that they're that damn good, which doesn't really surprise me. Yeah, there's Mary's Blood was like that with the exception, well, only 1 guitarist. Oh, you don't have to. We all have our own thoughts. I give my own opinion. Oh, yeah, I've seen several bands like that. And then you have guys like Prince was and recorded his entire first album by himself, all of it. Um, yeah, the Demi song struck hard with me. Well, you already heard, you watched the reaction. And I hate saying this, don't forget to click the like button. It helps with the algorithm. And my um I need more people in. I like last week. We didn't have a whole bunch of people, but everybody was talking. It was a great time. I mean, y'all are talking right now, so that's good. One person's watching, but 2 of you are talking, and I think this week I learned how to play it a long time ago. I haven't played it in a long time. I think I'm gonna relearn Photograph by Nickelback. I really like that song. I just watched an interview with what's his face. Hey dude, let me know some give me a song to react to from I'm gonna say him, but don't give it to me here. Oh no, go ahead and give it here to me here and I'll just take a picture of it. I'll check that out. Check it out. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, Brandy, I agree with you 100%. Um, I've always liked Nickelback, and all the shit that they caught, I was like, "That's so weird." Oh, because they're writing hit songs? Okay. But, yeah, I've always liked Nickelback. I never stopped liking them even when everybody was shitting on them. 'em. Krauser, is the song from Dragon Guardian alright, or you're saying, "Alright, you'll give me a song to react to?" Yeah, Nickelback's got some deep shit or good shit, let me say that. I don't know about how deep, but good. Okay, cool. Oh, okay. All right. I just like to make sure. Uh, what is up, Mickey? Doing okay? Got some good company? So how you doing, Mickey? But yeah, Brandy, I totally agree. I don't even know how that got started. I guess it's just one of those internet things. Oh, I hate them. I hate them too. Let's form a club. We all hate Nickelback. Okay. Yeah, I actually have a Nickelback playlist that of shit that I like. Okay, good, because Savannah's waiting to show him her picture that she drew. All right, I got you, Krauser. Bum, ba, bum, ba, bum, ba, bum. Oh, interesting. I like that, dude. Very cool. We'll see if I get it. Oh yeah, definitely, Brandy. Um, I'm trying to think of the one that I really like, and it's because of my before my mom divorced my biological father. That shit really hit home. Now she didn't end up having to shoot him, but um, things were pretty bad. So that song always um, rings true with me. Um, I really like that song. I had actually, Mickey, I had actually started learning that song a while back, but even though when I sing it with the CD, yeah, that's it, Brandy. Uh, I think that's it. Never. Uh, I think that's it. I'm trying to sing it in my head, but the words aren't. I've got the rhythm. I just haven't got the words yet. But Mickey, I started learning that song. So even though when I sing with a CD, I can sing both parts. It doesn't sound so good when I do it by myself. So, so I quit working on that one. Uh, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the one, Brandy, where his dad keeps beating up his mom. Kind of weird. I got in trouble on TikTok yesterday. Well, I didn't get in trouble. They sent me a warning and they muted one of my jokes for words that I use, and then I immediately see all this killer stuff and stuff that I would think upsets you more. I didn't use vulgar words in the joke, but it's weird what they let slide and what they don't let slide. Hey, we're up to 5. Even if you just leave, make sure you click that like thing. Help me with the algorithm. I really appreciate that. Yeah, we all have different tastes, man. I don't judge people for what they don't like. Ironically, because of what I do get judged. uh, but yeah, we all like different things. I've never cared about what other people like. I mean, when you share something that's cool, I check it out, and if I like it, I like it. If I don't, I don't. But wow, I lost 2 people that quick. That was not hard to do. Oh, it's probably because I told them to hit the like button, and they were like, "Piss on him." I'm not doing that. Um, but yeah, I've never cared. I mean, I liked Prince when I wasn't supposed to like Prince. I liked Air Supply when I wasn't supposed to like Air Supply. uh, oh man, if I could have caught it on video, y'all would have liked to see that. Uh, we have one. She's got a nice set of horns on her. She bucks when she gets really excited to see me. Uh, Not so much for me, it's actually for the food. But I like when I'm in the pasture with her when she does that because she'll do it right beside me. She's hit me once and I punched her between the eyes so she doesn't hit me anymore. And I know that sounds mean, but it doesn't hurt them. It just says, don't do that again. She actually put a little blood blister on my wrist. She got me good enough. But man, she starts kicking all up in the air and stuff, bucking. I think that's cool. We could have cow and chicken reactions. The only problem is they just shit and piss with no regards for where they're at. Not to mention, my studio is really small. I mean, you probably have a better idea when I just have green screen up. Somebody chose not to watch my videos because I use a green screen. Well, they didn't see the screen, but the studio. That's why you're not going to watch. That's good. Piss off. It's funny. It looks like somebody keeps dropping in and getting out. They're like, damn it, he's still here. Uh, but yeah, my studio is really small, and I actually cut it in half because it lessens how much green shit I have to have behind me. And if I had it bigger, I would have to have green stuff on the sides too, because my cameras won't narrow down its view. That was a lot of blah blah y'all didn't need to hear, huh? What's up, Guy? Hey, Guy, you need to send me your 2 songs. I need to shoot my Patreon reactions tomorrow. So send me 2 songs that you want me to react to. You're the only one I haven't heard from yet. I mean, I have heard from you, but um, I need what you want me to react to. Oh, you just there we go. Good. I'm gonna try to get them all shot tomorrow. And get them all uploaded tomorrow. I mean, I shot 5 videos on Tuesday and got all of them up. I will. I try not to. I try to make it a habit to not check email while I'm doing my live stream. Sometimes I have to respond to text. But I knew the last time I checked my email, you hadn't sent anything yet. I think I got all the hay. No, I did not get all the hay off my shirt. What is up, Terry? Hey, that's weird. I'm showing 1, 2, 3, at least 5 of you here, but on screen it tells me there's only 3 people here. Yes, I was talking about the cows. That's the best place to punch them because it doesn't hurt them, but it lets them know to stop doing that. One of my brothers who is not country at all thinks it's weird that I'll punch a cow. Yeah, I learned a trick from a guy. A friend of mine had bought a. I'm going to call it a pony. It wasn't pony. It was young, but it was probably as big as it was going to get. It was a paint, and it was super feisty. He couldn't get its saddle broke, and so he decided to sell it. So a friend of mine who buys all sorts of livestock, for it hit me. It was bucking and it hit me. Oh, you didn't hear the story. It was bucking and it hit me in my hand and put a blood blister on my hand. So I punched it to make it let it know that I didn't appreciate that, and it hasn't done it since. But Guy, so when he came to buy the horse, my friend warned him. He said, "You're gonna have troubles getting him on the trailer." He said, "No, I won't." Blew in its ear and it walked right on the trailer. He said that's how they let each other know who the dominant one is. I'm more like a cow puncher. uh, yeah, but if I could just blow in their ear and get them on the trailer, that'd be a hell of a lot better than what I have to do now. We have to wait till next spring to try to get these loaded up that we're going to haul off due to the fiasco that happened last time. Yeah, that's what Brandy was saying, how cold it is. I think cowpokes poked cows, but, probably on the opposite end of what I do. That makes sense? Yeah, that's not bad, that's a pretty smart horse. I've ridden an $80,000 it's valued at $80,000, a cutting horse, and that was the coolest shit ever. I've never ridden a horse that amazing. It understood verbal commands. You didn't have to snap the reins, you just toe tap. Outstanding. Like a high-end luxury car. Weird, it says we're down to 2 viewers on my screen. Sad face. But y'all are talking, so that's all that matters. I just want the algorithm to kick in. But it probably won't. Oh, yeah, Vegas has some dope bull riding or rodeos, period, but they have big, bull riding competitions there too. Um, wow, I don't know if it's because 'cause I'm from Texas, Brandy, but I always find that odd when someone says they've never ridden a horse. The first horse I rode was in Oklahoma. I was a quite the youngster, I had to be put on it and taken off. Um, Brandy, in England, do y'all have places where you just can see, we have places here where you can just go ride. It doesn't matter your experience level, you just go and, you pay for a ride for whatever amount of time it is, and they give you a little bit of lesson, they put you up on a horse and, um but it's kinda cool. I've never been scared of a horse. Uh, I did have one take off on me one time. Came up on a snake and it took off. So that's kinda weird when you have no control, because when they're scared, they're gonna go. Oh, for sure. I don't know that I would ride English style. Oh, that kinda sucks. Well, I mean, you're in London, right? So, I wouldn't imagine you would have that there. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I did when, it saw the snake and took off. One hand on the reins and one on the horn, and I've ridden bulls. That's a rush like you cannot imagine. I suck at it. I'm too tall to be a bull rider. Yeah, it's a good way to lose some teeth, but bum, 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 bum. Mm. Oh, cool. No, there's rumors, but I think the snow's gonna miss us. All the weather maps I've looked at, it's just gonna miss us. Due to where we live, Due to where we live, right in the center of the state, almost dead center, actually a little to the left. Um, we we do occasionally get snow. Usually, we get what we call Texas snow. It's ice, but it's white and looks like snow. But that's the end of it. It doesn't pack like snow. It doesn't do anything like snow. Last year we actually got no, the year before. The year before we actually got real snow. Uh, but due to where we're at, we very rarely get snow. Now, where my sister-in-law lives, way out in West Texas, they get snow, and then down south and up north. But we're just, I guess, in the sweet spot. So we usually just get cold. Sucks cold. I guess everybody else left. They didn't give me a thumbs up on their way out. It's okay. Oh, we were just above freezing. We were at 36 this morning. Hey, thanks whoever gave me another one. Um, we'll get down close to 0 sometimes, but usually like 17 is about the lowest we go. And oddly enough, that's in like February, March, ever since the season started shifting. Hey, thanks to whoever else did it. Appreciate that. Um, but ever since the season started shifting, oh, see, Brandy, I would not be outside. I'd be crying. I don't like the cold. I hate cold. Thanks, guy. Um, it's kind of weird. I used to work on the perishable side of our warehouse. So one part is at 43 degrees. The other part where I work majority of my time was at 33 degrees. Then the freezer is usually kept around like 17 below. And then the ice cream room is 30 below. The guys that work in the ice cream room, they say once you get acclimated, they love it. But what is up on your team? Yeah, we're at 59 right now. That's weird. It says I only have one person in here, but all of y'all are talking to me. Thank you. Because if I was just looking at that, I would be panicking. Yeah, we're currently at 59, but the temperature is going to drop. I'm getting warnings on my computer saying it's going to plummet. Drop real fast. Water is good. Hey, Terry. Welcome back. Yeah, we get that a lot, uh, Guy. Uh, Huge fluctuations in temperature. It can be super nice during the day, and then as the sun starts to go down, it'll just drop to, oh my God. I actually react to quite a few UK artists. Youngblood, Bring Me the Horizon. Those are two of my favorites. That's why I could only think of them right off the top of my head. I really, really like Youngblood. No, no. Let me double check, but I'm almost 100% positive. No, I was 100% correct. He is an English singer. Hey, what's up, Chris? Huh? How you doing today, buddy? Chris, you never stay long. Make sure you hit the like button before you leave. uh, oh, here's something that happened in our little town this week. Uh, there's this house that's been there forever. It's right in the middle of town. Uh, but they're remodeling it, and they hired a company to remove the asbestos. And no, I'm not talking about work. What the hell would I do that for? Ow. Uh, but apparently the contractor got mad and used his truck to rip part of the house down, so they had to completely take the house down to the ground. The hell would I talk about work for? Oh, I did talk about work. My bad. I did talk about, but that had to do with temperature, not. Yes, I know some Skillet songs. I've seen Skillet. I know they just released a new song, but it sounded a lot like um shit. It sounded a lot like a song that I like that they did before. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that contractor won't be getting called back. We don't know why he got pissed, but that's a pretty shitty thing to do. What is up, Gary? My granddaughter, or Savannah, has been waiting for you. Fell asleep, and my niece woke me up because she bought me a cheeseburger, and my body discovered it, enjoyed the taste of food when I'm awake. Uh, well, let me know when you're fully awake, Gary. She's been waiting to show you the picture that she drew. What's up, John? I know, right? I appreciate everybody. Hey, how did Chris get back? He was here and then he left. Now he's back. Um, yeah, John. Once I get got into J Metal, I was like, holy shit! I cannot believe I've been missing this. Okay, I know. I told her to wait. She's been here waiting. All right, so I'll let her show you her picture. Make sure you're looking. Hey, it's based on Wednesday, the Netflix series. She's cleaning her glasses real fast. And the red on her cheeks is not from me. She had cupcakes at school today and she got frosting all over her face. And it stained her face. There's so many. Yeah. All right. So here's her picture that she drew for Gary. She was all happy that she drew it and she's been excited to show you. She drew herself into it as well, right? Yeah. It's the cast from Wednesday, and then is like muffins but with frosting on top, and it's sweet. I mean, I don't know about muffins in England.
It is kind of like a muffin.
Yeah, I know, but the muffins that we eat here usually aren't sweet. Usually, Chris said it was nice. Guy said it was cool. All right. And Gary said, "Oh my God, thanks a lot, Savannah. That's awesome. Zombie Tyler looms so scary. Looks so scary." And Brandy said he loves it. Say thank you.
Thank you.
Don't have to be shy acting like that. What is up, Jake? I told Guy I plan on having y'all's Patreon reactions shot tomorrow and uploaded tomorrow. So hopefully that all pans out for me. I don't get to eat candy, Terry. I'm diabetic. Oh, yes, I have. I thought I had reacted to them. I know before the issue came up with the radio show, I know we reacted to them there. But yes, I know who that is. Later, Guy. Cool. I've been good, man. I hope you've been good. Oh, yeah, I've eaten tons of cotton candy. The hell was I doing? I turned my phone on for a reason. Oh, to see if about Mook. Hang on a second. I'm gonna look and see because it seems like I've reacted to him, but I know we did on the radio show before I left the radio show or was asked to leave the radio show. No, I do not have any reactions to them, but I do like them. You don't like Justin Bieber, really? Yeah, I use him as my example a lot of times because people will get upset when I don't like whoever they've asked me to react to. He's so great or she's so great. Well, millions of people think Justin Bieber's great, and I do not. And nobody ever hates on me for not liking Justin Bieber. Oh yeah, absolutely. You can hate on him all he wants. You want. He doesn't care. Yeah. Tell him I said, hey, he'll surely be excited about that. Yeah, and he didn't even mention it. How about that, Gary? I'm still excited. Yeah. Let's take a look at that, shall we? There'll always be more. He's just not a priority. Well, he did 137 views this so far. Demi Lovato did better than that. So did Suicide Boys. But yeah, there'll always be more of Terry. He's just not a priority. He's not getting a view. Oh man, my channel is dying so bad. God. So bad. But I'm gonna write it down. Yeah, I like the Demi one. But then again, I'm a recovered addict, so it definitely struck a chord with me. I got more coming up. People have been asking for more. So Love Bites need to hurry. February needs to hurry up and get here so we can have the new Love Bites album. I haven't seen any. I know the Mafla's got a new album coming out, right? Or sometime, I think. Man, I love Ski Mask. Exactly. Gary. 100%, buddy. Then the muffler just came out good because that can react to them. Terry, are you going to piss me off? Seriously? I have a list, dude. You know what? Dude, I just want to react to Peep again. How about that? I won't miss him. I'll be a little dick. I'll be a big dick back. How about that? There you go. So I'll do that. So next time somebody asks for Peep, I'll tell them no, Terry wants to talk shit. So I decided not to react to him anymore. Because I can not react to him and be fine. I didn't say he was the worst. What the dude? All right, Terry. You know what? I'm gonna give you one more chance, dude. You come here and start your shit. So we were having a good time. I need somebody else to talk, please. Hello, Krauser. Thank you. That's magic. Because I get tired of you talking shit, dude. You act like you're the only person that comes here. Like I never do your shit that you asked me to do. Run your mouth like a little 14-year-old kid. I know. I'm 17. You get on my goddamn nerves doing that. Got it? You don't see anybody else in this stream doing that. But you come here and you keep running your mouth. Krauser, which one is it? I know you just did one. Here, I'll look and tell you right now. I know you just asked for one. Was it the Durian Gray or Lightbringer? Was it Lightbringer? Yeah, is that the two Lightbringer and Durian Gray? Because those are at the top of my list. They'll be done Tuesday. My magic list. Oh yeah, there's a lot of those tough guys online, guy. Yeah, I've had some pretty good threats online. Well, I won't call them good threats. They were kind of lame. I'm not scared of anybody talking to me online like they're going to beat me up or something. Because if they ever ran into me in public and tried it, when they woke up, they'd realize that was a bad idea. uh, Oh, Gary, it's just the typical shit with Terry. Yeah, Krauser, I don't get that. People talking all that shit. I mean, it's just a trend. They've become comfortable talking shit online because you can't get punched in the face for doing that. Most of those people that act all tough online are not tough in person. Yeah, that's yeah, that happens to me a lot, guy. Yeah, very recently that's happened. Somebody got all wrapped up in their emotions, and it is what it is. That's like when I react to certain artists, their fan base gets all wrapped up because they've committed all this time to them and they love that artist and they just can't accept the fact. Not everybody's going to love them. Oh, exactly. Yeah. The weird thing is the fans act like that, but the artists themselves would never act that way. They don't have that kind of attitude. They feel they believe that they're good. That's part of what makes them good. You have to believe that. And you have to be a part of that. But they don't run around talking shit to other guitar players ever. Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, that's why I quit reacting that reaction I did to Ryan Upchurch this week. That's the last one I'm going to do because of shithead fans that can't stop running their mouth and just accept the fact I'm giving my honest opinion. It's just not worth the he doesn't get enough traffic to warrant me putting up with all that. See, I'm a music fan above all of that. 80s metal's my favorite. J metal is right there with it. They're like hand in hand, but I like all kinds of music. Literally all kinds of music. That's how I was raised. I appreciate everything. There's even some mumble rap that I'm okay with. It's not my favorite, but there's even some that I've been okay with. But for the most part, I want to be able to hear the lyrics. It needs to make sense. It needs to be longer than 2 minutes long, where they repeat the same verse 4 times in less than 2 minutes. I want a good mix where you hear all the stuff. Drowning out the singer's voice is just dumb. Yeah, exactly. Um, yeah, and it is for me, the bands that I've quit reacting to due to their fan base, it has nothing to do with the artist. I ever thought any of them were as good as their fans think they are? No. Well, okay, Love Bites, Namafla, a handful of Japanese bands are way different. Yeah, guy, yeah, I have different programs into my satellite radio, different stations for all different genres. I listen to all sorts of shit. A lot of times in the morning when I go to work, I listen to country. 80s country, not this new shit. But yeah, Krauser, exactly. You can enjoy your music and you can want other people to enjoy it. If they don't, I mean, getting pissed at somebody that doesn't like the music you like is like getting pissed at somebody for wearing Adidas instead of Nikes or drinking Pepsi instead of Coke. Well, my satellite radio, I listen to Prime Country. Oh, the nicest? The worst is easy. The worst are Nightwish fans. The worst. Not all of them, but the dicks that gave me the most hassle were Nightwish fans. The worst. Um, it's a close. All the nicest have been J metal fans, and oh, I listen to classical music all the time. I love classical music. Love classical music. Um, that's because a lot of the '80s metal is classical based. From like Randy Rhoads, several artists got into that, and yeah. Um, oh, like I said, I listen to everything. But Gary, the J metal fans across the board have been the nicest, most polite, except if I say something they don't agree with. The one performance, I can't say the song, I like the song, I did not like the performance. The one out of all the Love Bites reactions I've done, the one song I didn't like the performance, they lost their damn minds. In comparison, they weren't as bad as Nightwish fans, but I got tired of the blah 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 blah. The same thing with the one Namafla song that I didn't it didn't hit home with me. Everybody knows how much I love them, but blah 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 blah. I was like, God, settle down. It's one goddamn song. Yeah, Nightwish has like a cult following. When I first started reacting to them, um, oh yeah, there's Unlucky Morpheus has a lot of very heavy classical stuff in it too. But yeah, Fanatics are just insane. But Nightwish, I can't remember if it's the second song or third song I reacted to. They have like they call it an army, and this head guy wanted to send me a list of order I should react to songs and how I have to do it and blah blah blah. I was like, dude, this is my channel, man. You go start your own channel and run it however you want. But you're not going to come here and tell me how to do reactions or do, what order I have to react to songs and shit. But that shit was crazy. So that was the first red flag. Like, oh my God. And then there's some dude. He's kind of like a Nightwish guy. He's not from Nightwish, but kind of in that genre. Uh, this ridiculously long song, and people lost their goddamn minds when I didn't like it. I got called all sorts of shit. Um, oh, what was that band? There's a band I literally the song that I was told to react to, the version I was told to react to sucked. I hated it. And the fans, I actually had a fan tell me, after you listen to it enough times, it'll grow on you and you'll like it. But I was stupid for not liking the song. I'm not gonna look it up right now. But oh man, I can't remember the name of that song. Oh, you can like Nightwish, dude. Ain't nobody gonna attack you. Oh, oh no, I got those messages, dude. I promise you. Them telling me how it's gonna be. Um, that's exactly right, Gary. That's why I always say people tune into reaction channels wanting to hear their opinion coming out of my mouth. And when it doesn't happen, I'm stupid. I don't get it. There's a Nightwish song that's about some astronomer that I liked the music, but I didn't like the song. Oh, but it's about I don't care what it's about. I mean, I do care, but it just wasn't a good song. Yeah, that's what they do, dude. That's insane. But I got all those same messages. I mean, they were emailing me. Yeah, yeah, exactly. It was insane. Um, the first thing, the first Nightwish reaction I did, which got me all sorts of hate, was I said that what's her face reminds me of Amy Lee. And Jesus Christ, you would have thought I was talking about people's mamas. They lost their minds. I wasn't comparing them. I said that's who it reminds me of. It was the first time I ever saw the band. That's who she reminded me of. Oh my God, these people lost their minds. There's bands that I like that I don't get to react to a whole lot because 35 views or something like that. The Wolfpack is defensive. That's why I said when I that one song, and it was just the performance. It was a live version. I did not care for the way it was done. I didn't even say I didn't like the song. Yeah, see, I'm not gonna do that. I made that decision from day one when I first decided to start doing reactions. I will not fake my reactions. I'm not gonna say something that I like something that I don't, and I'm not gonna do all that silly asshat shit. Oh, no, no. I used her name. I didn't call her what's her face. I did not call her what's her face. I did. Oh, man. The reason I'm laughing is because if I had called her what's her face, oh my God. Oh, shit. I've 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 said that several times, guy. Oh, they would have hunted me down for sure. They would have hunted me down. Uh, yeah, Krauser, that's cool. I mean, that's true. Most of the fans with all the bands, even with Nightwish, most of the fans are cool. It's the fanatical ones that flip shit, and just because you didn't say what they wanted you to say, like this Ryan Upchurch guy, he commented on my video, the last one I did. I went and verified that it was actually him, his account. Um, oh yeah, Bandmate. There was a Bandmate song I didn't like, and they lost their damn mind. Um, um, but he was cool about it. But fans just lose. I actually had a one of his fans when I reacted to "Can I Get a Outlaw" told me that the reason I didn't like the song is because I was raised in the city and I couldn't relate to any of the country stuff. So I was like, dude, you obviously do not know me. Been driving a tractor since I was 12 years old. You're not going to get much more country than me, regardless of how the package looks. I'm country. Um, oh yeah, I know. I've not liked a few Bandmade songs and or said what I was supposed to say. I've caught some of that. It's weird. All the reactions I've done to Love Bites, to Bandmade, let me say something they don't like. Yeah, I don't have I grew up with that. I mean, when I was young and I was a Kiss fan, all the older people that hated Kiss talked shit to me for liking Kiss, and then Motley Crue after that. Just I don't care. It didn't make me go, "Oh, let me go home and burn all my shit." I try never ever to sound that's why if oh, Gary, I've never had a problem with you, dude. Um, that's why if I feel I sound too mean in a reaction, I delete it. I don't post it. um, even the shit that Gary has said that could be taken out of context, I don't take it that way when he says it. I've never read one of his comments where I went, "What a dick." Never, ever. Um, but yeah, Krauser, I point out all the time, nobody can clank home runs every time. Now, I feel Love Bites is probably the closest to that, to clanking all home runs. I I I just they are as close to perfection as you're gonna get. Um, but I mean, they are next level. They're the bar that other bands should aspire to be. Um, but like with Kiss, when I was growing up, and I thought they were so great. Now I look back and I go, they're not. Now I still like some of their songs. I don't like them as a band. They're dicks, and I realized that they had to have the flashy show because they're not good. But there's a few songs that stick with me because they're from my youth. They're like timestamps growing up. So I still like, I'll say, quite a bit of their music. um, but I still like quite a bit of their music. But you hear it with different, or you're supposed to hear it with different ears as you get older. You're supposed to hear things better. Hopefully you're growing. I mean, the way some of these people act. I mean, I did a on my on this channel on 6 days back before I started doing music reactions. I did a reaction or I gave my opinion. It wasn't a reaction about Kiss's final tour. So I did research and showed how they're ripping people off. And now that they're lip syncing, that makes it even worse. And people were defending them. What? These guys are charging you. You could easily spend for you and your date $8,000 to go see them. What? I wouldn't pay $8,000 if I got front row backstage. They came to my house, cut my grass. I almost dropped an F bomb. Cut my grass. That's ridiculous. And they're lip syncing to boot. But people were defending them. It was insane, especially in this day and age. How can you justify spending $8,000 to go see these guys lip sync? I didn't mean to go on that rant, but it was just with fans hearing things differently. Gary, man. I can see her face. I can't even actually think of her name right now, but that's just my go-to thing is what's her face or what's his face or Dujima Flopper. Dujima Flopper probably would have pissed him off pretty bad too. Yeah, see, that's one of my favorite things about doing the live streams with y'all is super chill. We can discuss things. Nobody's getting mad. Well, I mean, I did earlier, but some things I have less tolerance for. But now y'all making me trying to remember her damn name. Nah, I like what's her face. We'll go with that. Guy, I agree. I really like. That's why there's some bands like Whiskey Dust, uh, the Korean metal band that I like, Rolling Quartz. Yeah, it's just preference. The other day I was saying I think Fuki's singing from 2012. I think was the best work. Oh, yeah, but see, if I said something like that in a reaction, oh, I'm don't know what I'm talking about. I'm stupid. And a whole host of things. The hell was I saying? Oh. Oh, Gary, I appreciate that, dude. You were making me laugh pretty good. Um, yeah, I don't think I've had any nasty reaction, but I haven't said anything bad about them. I haven't seen anything I didn't like. Usually, I laugh at them. I don't even respond to some of them, but there's some that say shit that's not correct. They didn't actually listen to what I said, or they heard a part of what I said and they type their response. Those people I usually respond to. Life would be Oh, I almost dropped an F bomb. Really close. Life would be really boring if we all liked the same shit. If we all thought the same, if we all wore the same clothes, we all wore the same shoes, ate the same shit, drank the same shit. We all hung out with what's her face. Uh, yeah, I agree, Krauser. That is 100% true. Um, oh yeah, talking about technology. What's up, Keith? Um, um, Yeah, with the rawness of that, I really like that. That's like I prefer records over CDs because I like that that's in between songs, the dead space. I like that, but it's neither here nor there. But I like the rawness. There's a guy that I reacted to that when I first started reacting to him, I really liked him because he was super punk. But for whatever reason, he's not doing it now. Gary, you know what? I might just do that on purpose just for you. Um, but it can't be a J metal band. It'll have to be somebody else. But yeah, I think I'll do that. I think I'll use a what's her face or what's his face. Oh no, what's her name doesn't sound as bad. What's her face or Dujima Flopper. That will. Yeah, maybe I'll try that. No, I like what's her face better because it's to me it's funnier. But if I did it to a Nightwish song, they would know I was doing it on purpose because I quit reacting to Nightwish quite some time ago because of their fans, and I told them I'm not reacting to them anymore because of you. Well, not because of you, because of the fans. Yeah, I grew up with that term, "What's her face" or "What's his face," and "Dujima Flopper." My mom used that a lot. She couldn't remember one of my friends' names. You and Dujima Flopper. Yeah, I don't know if y'all noticed in my reactions this week. Normally I have really smooth editing. I didn't forget the band. I forgot the singer's name. Yes, I forgot Nightwish's name. Yeah. Um, but y'all, I don't know if y'all noticed in my, I know, right? I should be drug out and quartered. I've used that in reactions or in comments when people get mad at me for not saying what they think. Oh, I know I should be drug out of my house and quartered for having my own opinion. How dare me? Um, Shit. What was I saying? I know it was something. Uh, shit. Man, this old age thing. Yeah, that's. Oh yeah, they. I thought they only had two. All right. I can see her. She's actually married to the guitarist of another band that is very similar to Nightwish. Her name is. What's up, Water Walker? Oh, man, I'm gonna have to cheat. Floor Jensen. That's her name. Glad you can make it. Thanks for stopping by, Water Walker. Yes, I forgot what's her face, but it's Floor Jensen. Floor Jensen is what's her face. What's up, Jonathan? Hey, Jonathan, I already told Guy and Jake I plan on having y'all's Patreon reactions up tomorrow. This week has flown by. You know if you woke up on that one. Yes, sir. Thank you. I guess I should quit double basing. It's making my camera shake. Could y'all tell? Looked like I was having an earthquake. Uh man. Uh yeah, I think that would be the one band that would mostly yeah, for sure. Uh, I'm trying to think of a band that I would feel comfortable using what's her face or what's his face with. Uh, hmm. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking do one with them. I don't know. Sometimes she's really busy and she doesn't get here, so usually apologizes for not making it. Um, yeah, I think I think I'll do a male band and I'll use what's his face. I might use that for the whole band. uh, hey, doesn't not making fun of her, but doesn't Floor didn't she just come out for having some form of cancer or something? I thought I saw that headline somewhere that she announced that she has something, some sort of health issue. Breast cancer. Yeah. That I felt bad about that. We weren't making fun of her or anything like that just now. You know, Millie Vanilli, the one that's still alive, has to be pissed that their careers were ruined for lip syncing and now it's commonplace and you're allowed to do it. She's going through chemo now. Man, I am not a big fan of chemo. Some people it does work for, but I mean, I wish nothing but the best for her. I don't wish that kind of shit on nobody. Oh yeah, I almost never. Oh, radiation. I feel that that's better than chemo. I'm not a fan of chemo. I only know like two people that have survived chemo. I have a friend went through his final chemo treatment, was sitting in the waiting room and dropped dead. And he's only 2 years older than me. That just happened last year, right before Christmas. Yeah, I felt super bad. He's one of the nice was one of the nicest people ever. Great dude, solid friend. Uh, yep, just final treatment, fell over dead. Uh, yeah, Jonathan, that's what I was saying. I'm not a huge fan of chemo. Uh, Man, Mickey, I positive thoughts and prayers for that man. I don't I see y'all never have to worry about that for me because I hate Christmas, and the only thing I hate worse than Christmas is Christmas music. So, uh, no, I have not, dude. I'm gonna take a picture of that. Uh, no, no, I know what it is. Threw me off for a minute. We were just discussing that a minute ago or a few minutes ago. Uh, but I hopefully this week I'll have some reactions for him. I have not listened to it. Uh, but yeah, I don't know if y'all know why I'm not into Christmas, but it's up on their channel. Okay, cool. Uh, I'll try to get some of that this week because I was literally just talking about that earlier. Um, I don't know if I've ever told y'all why I'm not a Christmas guy. I always post it on Facebook every year. I can't remember if I've shot a video. It seems like I've released a video that says why I'm not a Christmas guy. Uh, but today is, or this Christmas will be my 36th since it happened. So I'm pretty happy about that. I'm not saying I'm not boring y'all with my story just in case. Well, there you go. So you're a Hanukkah. It's Hanukkah, right? Uh, New Year's Eve with me, uh, it's just we don't do it now, but when I was a kid, I grew up in that environment where it was a big celebration. You're starting the new year, blah blah. Uh, through my teens, it was pretty cool, and then after working in a nightclub for 7.5 years, that makes sense. Um, I think didn't I react to one song? Didn't they release a song? What I think it was called "Seize the Fate." I know I really reacted to one new song off the album. It seems like that was it. I know y'all probably don't get mad, but a lot of people get mad if I can't remember. Like I just reacted to a Peep song. The Peep song I reacted to is one I'd already reacted to. Um, but it was so long ago. I react to so many songs, I can't remember every single song I react to. Even though I have it on a list, I have to scroll through the list and look. All right, Jonathan. Appreciate you stopping by, buddy. Uh, I'll send you a message tomorrow and let you know if I get it up. Your that sounded bad. If I get your reaction up on Patreon. Oh yeah, Mickey. That's yeah. See, I'm not in that boat, but like I said, I don't want to bore y'all with my story. Uh, yeah, yeah, it was not a good visual, buddy. Uh, but I don't know what the hell I was saying. That old age shit. Oh yeah, that has nothing to do with it for me. I still have most of my family except the ones that I've shut out. Yeah, when I do three strikes on people, it doesn't just include friends. That also includes family members. And once I close the door on someone, I don't open it back up. Matter of fact, when the bridge gets burnt, I make sure it goes down to the ground. Shit, I think I've now I gotta look, Water Walker, because all those sound familiar. I know Adabana I've done. It seems like Seize the Fate I've done, and maybe even a Ray of Light. I think I've reacted to all three of those. Or before my time ended on the radio show, um, maybe it was one of them we reacted to there. I don't remember. All right, Nemophila. Okay, Ray of Light I've done. Uh, Seize the Fate I've done. And yeah, I've done all three of those. I thought that I had. What the hell am I doing? Okay. Sorry, I know some people don't like when I check my text messages, but it's for my daughter, so I have to look. Uh-huh. Oh shit, Mickey. I had a friend. Um, I've actually had two friends that have that something very similar happen. Nothing. It was a nothing bad, Savannah. Um, yeah, I'm sorry for you, dude. I saw what it did to my friends. I had a guy that I call my grandpa because I never had a grandpa. Both my well, never had a grandpa. So this guy that I worked with was the closest thing I had to one. He had to fly home because his mom died. They bury her. He flew back, and when he landed in Austin, uh, he got a call. He called his wife to let her know that he was home, and said that his dad had committed suicide. So he had to turn around, and get right back on the plane, and fly back to bury his dad. Yeah, for sure, dude. Water Walker. They are just so amazing. Sorry, it's my daughter, so I have to respond. I didn't remember that's what I remember him dying, but I didn't remember that's what was going on. Um, okay, so got that taken care of. Uh, but yeah, that's a rough thing. As we used to do Christmas out with my dad and my stepmom, but once my dad passed away, it seemed like nobody wanted to do it anymore. It really wasn't. He didn't pass away at Christmas. He passed away in January, the day before his birthday. Um, but after that, nobody just wanted to do it anymore. Kind of weird. And we still do it here with our kids and our granddaughter, but um, and that's cool. I that's why I do it. My family, but if it was just me, I wouldn't even acknowledge it was happening. Oh, that reminds me. Right after the first of the year coming up, we got what 3 weeks. I will be doing my top 10 reactions for this year. I've got all but two of my top 10, and some of it may surprise y'all. And as usual, I'm expecting someone to get mad and tell me I'm wrong. I've had that happen. Um, but yeah, I'm I'm definitely looking forward. I'm excited this year. I didn't do it last year because I really didn't. Eh, but I've had a few people ask, so I'm going to do it this year. I've got 2 spots left on my list. That's what I'm saying, Water Walker. That's what I ask every time somebody tells me I'm wrong. I'm like, this isn't your list. It's my list. God. But yeah, or when somebody tells me my reaction's wrong, I'm like, this is my reaction, dude. Thank you, Mickey. That was very, very considerate of you. Man, y'all make me laugh. I like that. And I like the fact that everybody's comfortable. We can say what we want to say and we're good. I like that. I saw it popped up on my feed, but I didn't get a chance to watch it. Man, the last 2 days I have had at work, I've had to redraw so many logos. For us to be able to laser something, people will send us these pixel pieces of shit, and I have to sit there and completely redraw it so that we can laser it, so the laser will recognize it. Exactly, Mickey. I tell people that all the time. All the shows we grew up watching, Sanford and Son, All in the Family, I mean, The Jeffersons, the list just goes on and on and on and on. That's why we don't get like this generation now. You can't say that. I can't count how many times I've been told I can't say something. Really? You should have just said, "Say it." Well, Elmer Fudd and Bugs Bunny went hand in hand, so well, actually, one with the gun and one without. But still, all of that shit that we watched, I mean, and everybody's not us, but all these people now are looking for something to blame it on. Oh, it's the music, it's the video games, it's the cartoons, it's this, it's that. Um, Keith, it's and I can't give it all away, but no, it's songs. It's not categories. It's specific songs for the most part. I love Yosemite Sam, and the fact that they've done what they've done to him is just disgusting. But I loved him. He was one of my favorite characters. I'm surprised I don't have a tattoo of him because he was one of my favorite characters growing up. Him and the Tasmanian Devil. I like Bugs Bunny, but I couldn't see me having a Bugs Bunny tattoo on me. I almost got a Mighty Mouse tattoo. Um, so Keith, no, it's they're the favorite songs that I've reacted to this year. Uh, and it'll be from number 10 to number 1. There's a couple of asterisks in it. Uh, well, one asterisk for sure. Um, but yeah, it's just the 10 songs. I have reasons. I don't just go, but I have a reason that the songs are the way they are. And I'll explain all that in the video. I just don't want to give too much of it away. That way people want to watch, not but there's no coffee in there. It was drank a long time ago, sweetie. If I didn't drink that coffee by now, it'd be so yuck. I mean like that. Uh yeah, Roadrunner, Wile E. Coyote. I mean, you just stop and look at all the shit we watched and we took it for what it was. It was funny because it's so far away from the way you act. That's what made it funny. There's like a lot of my jokes that piss people off. That's what makes it funny. That's not how you act in real life. I would never like my bum jokes. Heckle and Jekyll. I had a friend. We for a while back before Beavis and Butthead became a thing. We went by Heckle and Jekyll. Um, exactly. No one needed to tell us, "Hey, don't do that." Duh. Um, All right, guy, be careful, man. Peace. But yeah, Water Walker, we knew, you don't do that shit to people. That's not how you act. But also, our parents were more involved in our lives, and we didn't have the internet. So if you talk shit to the wrong person, you got your ass kicked. Well, there you go. Lesson learned. Don't do that. Now you got these kids online. Like today at the high school, right down from my house, we live 2 blocks from the high school. Yeah, for sure, Mickey. Never buy anything from Acme. Um, I don't know. I don't know that for sure, Keith. So I can't say. I know that there is a famous as one of the early things where a live person interacted with an animated character. It was I think it was Danny Thomas doing a dance routine. Oh, for sure, Water Walker. It's not at all, not even kind of, sort of, and it's disgusting. I mean, our kids have it. We purposely raised our kids to use it. I'll get back to that character thing in a minute. My daughter said a lot of times when if she chose to do something wrong, her friends were like, "You have like zero conscience about it." She said, "No, no. We were raised if we made a conscious decision to do something wrong, there's no reason to feel bad about it. You made a conscious decision. I know right from wrong. But if I choose, like, we'll say smoking cigarettes, because she started when she was in high school. Um, she made that conscious decision. So why feel bad for it? Oh yeah, Roger. Yes, it did. And I still watch that from time to time. Okay, back to my thing about the dancing in Disney. I think it was Danny Thomas. No, not Danny Thomas. Shit, I can't think of Danny Kaye. Some famous dancer from back then. They wanted to do a dance routine with Mickey Mouse, and Disney said no. So they got Jerry Mouse to do it. Uh, and became super famous. It was stupid on Disney's part to not do it. It's not like they were twerking or anything like that. Um, but it's weird some of the decisions that have been made. We were talking about it at work today about how censorship has changed. It's hard to believe that during the 80s, I think it was in Kansas, Dee Snider of Twisted Sister got arrested for saying twisted effing, I'm trying not to lose my monetization, twisted effing sister on stage. Um, I don't know. My granddaughter likes the live, I'm calling it live action, but Woody is still animated. She likes the live action movie. We've watched it several times. Um, I think you can still find Woody Woodpecker. I don't think it's on. I think you have to look for it. It may be on Boomerang. Maybe I don't watch Boomerang anymore. I was excited when it first came out, like all these great cartoons, and yeah, it turns out I was pretty stupid as a kid because some of the cartoons I watched and loved sucked. I'm so embarrassed that I watched Speed Racer. When Boomerang first came out, I made my kids sit down, like, you're gonna love this. Watched an episode of Speed Racer, and well, we didn't watch the whole episode. About halfway through, I apologized, told them they could go do what they were doing, and I turned it off. I cannot believe I loved Speed Racer when I was in kindergarten. I love the Little Rascals, and we still watch them. Um, and I even like the movies. Well, I like the one movie that was done in the 90s, I think it was. I like that movie. I don't think I like the follow-up. They did another one later, and I didn't like it. I thought it was a great cartoon until I watched it as an adult. Uh, I loved Speed Racer when I was a kid. As an adult, oh, I couldn't stand that. Of course I can. Um, oh, I'm a candy opener. Boy, I'm losing people quick. Was my not liking Speed Racer as an adult that offensive? That I ran people off? Ah, really? Um, Trying to think of the last thing I watched that actually scared me. I know the line from a movie that scared me. Are you serious, Brandy? I mean, I know that they throw shit in the cartoons now that, only adults will get, but well, maybe as a kid they wouldn't get it, but any adult that sees that would have to know. Hey. Wow, that's crazy. Um, oh, the last movie that actually scared me was when I was in the second grade, which ironically is when I quit having nightmares. Um, um, The Birds was the last movie that scared me. The scariest movie line was from The Strangers. And it's not that it scared me like, oh my God, I'm gonna have nightmares. It was like because it was so plausible and real that that I was like, holy shit. To imagine that happening to you in real life. Um, oh, no, I'm sorry. I said The Birds was the last movie to scare me. That is not true. Race with the Devil was the last movie to scare me. I was in the fourth grade. That was the last movie that scared me because that's plausible. So that was the last movie to scare me. The book Helter Skelter, which I read in that same time frame, that scared me. Oh, for sure, Brandy. That happens around here a lot, a lot, a lot. Uh, which is why I have weapons in every room of the house. My granddaughter had looked beside my spot one day and saw a weapon and wanted to where the spot where I sit and wanted to know what that was for. And I told her just in case we need it. If somebody busts in and you got nothing but a hand with some skin on it, you lose. This is for uninvited guest. It's the door prize. Really? I found that movie funny. I don't think I've ever watched a vampire movie that scared me. I was obsessed with vampires for a short time. Twilight kind of ruined that because, well, you took all the sting out of vampires. Uh, I think I already told you my last two nightmares I had in the second grade. I've never had another one since, which kind of makes me feel cheated. Oh, that's something I can ask y'all while you're here. Do y'all have nightmares? Any of you? Maybe that'll make me seem less weird if somebody else doesn't. Because everybody I know in real life does. Huh. Um, I learned Mickey said weird dreams. If I have chocolate right before I go to bed, I have the most bizarre dreams. The most common dream I have is that I'm a hero. Um, either like a cop saving the day or um, just an innocent, just a bystander that helps someone that's in a bad situation. That's the most common dream I have. Uh, when I was a nightclub DJ, I had a lot of dreams about DJing. Uh, Ironically, as much as I love doing stand up, I don't dream about doing stand up. That's weird. Uh, but yeah, chocolate for whatever reason triggers some bizarre dreams where you literally wake up and go, "What the was that all about?" I do. Usually my dreams are super realistic though. I've dreamed that my alarm clock has gone off like an hour before I have to get up to go to work. Uh, we had concealed carry and we went to open carry here. Um, we have, I guess it's similar to but see, there's a little known law here in Texas that a lot of people don't know about. I learned about it on 60 Minutes. Um, if someone breaks into your house, you have full right. Even though there's a legislator in Austin that's trying to change it that says if someone breaks into your house, you have to run because there's nothing in your house worth dying for. And I'm like, you're exactly right. There is nothing in my house worth you dying for. I will not run. Oh, that makes sense. I get what you're saying, Brandy. Um, yeah, known people playing different characters. In other words, I get that. Um, I almost always know everybody in my dreams. It's rare. Now, when I play when I dream the detective part, I usually don't know them then, but otherwise, um, but here in Texas, not only can you defend your home, if you're attacked at night, you feel threatened at night, you can defend yourself. It has to be dark though. You can defend yourself by whatever means. Um, I kind of freaked them out at work. They made us watch videos for what you're supposed to do in Walmart if an active shooter happens. Now, the weird thing is, here in Texas, a lot of people were panicking about the open carry. I've never once, and I see everybody, not everybody, but a lot of people open carrying. Not once have I ever went, oh my God, that person's got a gun. Never, ever, never, ever, ever. Uh, I'm debating about getting my open carry, but I don't know. Um, and private property, you're allowed to defend, which, yeah, that's just not a good idea to be on private property here because the sheriff doesn't always respond way outside of town. Oh, you should absolutely. I mean, I'm not. I like I said, I don't. I have nothing against that. I've never ever once worried about it. People blowing it all out of proportion. Uh, I'm still out on it. Oh, I was telling you about Walmart. They made us watch this video for active shooters, the three things we're supposed to do. And the final one is if you have no other choice, defend yourself by any means necessary. And they stress any means necessary. Mickey, that's probably best to protect yourself just in case. I mean, regardless of what it says, that extra thing. So I get that. But after they made us watch one of these videos, I had went to asset protection or like our police where I work and asked them, I need to ask this question just in case. If defending myself, I kill the aggressor, will I be held accountable? And they looked at each other and then they said, well, you do realize that's last resort. I said, I know. I'm asking as a last resort, if I kill the aggressor, will I be held accountable at work? And they said, no, as long as that's not your intent when you go into it. A holster for your bazooka. It would take you long enough to get that out of the holster that you'd be in some serious trouble. Yeah, check Cabela's. They've got everything, so that's probably where you're going to find it. Uh, I still got crumbs of hay on me. I didn't notice until just now. I knew I had some earlier. Yeah, I still have hay on me from when I went to feed the cows. I was trying to get it off. Shit, it shows up really bad on camera. I know I failed. That's right. Um, Oh, speaking of Afghanistan, uh, we were talking about something along those lines the other day. I have a bayonet that one of my friends brought me, and when he brought it to me, no, it was not that special. I was picking it up and carrying it. I have to pick it up from the barn. I put it on the trunk of my car to drive it to the other side where we feed them at. So, no, it goes everywhere when you pick it up. Um, but I have a bayonet. My friend brought it back to me, and he said, "The soldier that had this didn't need it anymore, so I thought you might like to have it." So I have a bayonet that someone didn't need anymore. How convenient. Maybe I should take it to work and engrave that on it. The person that was issued this didn't need it anymore. Yeah, they've been doing helicopter training here, Fort Hood. In case y'all probably haven't heard, they're changing the name of this post that's been there forever. I'm not going to call it by the new name. I just flat out refuse. It's Fort Hood. But they've been doing helicopter training patterns, so they've been flying past our house quite often. Yesterday, I haven't heard them today. Man, we only got 13 minutes left. I have a I have a practice grenade that I found, and I made my son a lamp out of it, out of an ammo box. The practice grenade, and I made a camo lampshade. Oh, why the name change? Because people got together and decided we need to give it a name for someone else. They took a little bit of offense. Yeah, there's no stealth in helicopters. Not like you saw in what was that, Airwolf? No, no, them bastards are loud. But Brandy, they're changing the name. I think it's like 15 military bases. They're going to spend millions of dollars to change the names because some people have decided after all these years those names are offensive. We need to be all inclusive. Let's pick some different names. Um, there are vets on the street, homeless, starving to death, right? That can't get the medical help they need, right? Yeah. What a way to say, up yours. Like, instead of helping them, spend them the money to do that. Good call. But that's why. That's the only reason why they're changing the names. Because some people, hey, thank you. Not everybody does, but I appreciate that. Thank you. Uh, There'll probably be another one next week. Actually, it'll be a double shot. I've got Nightmares 1 and 2 coming up. They're scheduled. I just haven't got to them. So you'll get to see that. Uh, yeah, it might as well be. Um, I can't even remember the name. I just, it's a Spanish name. How about that? But yeah, they might as well call it Fort Caitlin, for all I care. Uh, I just, it's ridiculous. Yeah, that's ridiculous too. Erasing history is, as a history major, or was a history major, but I am a history nerd. That's the stupidest thing ever. But oh well, that's what happens with our cancel generation that's going on. Oh, you said something I don't like. Oh, or something happened that I didn't like, or you were involved in something I didn't like. Oh, we have to cancel you. Oh, wow. Hey, that's cool. Thank you. I always try to respond unless somebody says something mean or just pointless. But I always try to respond because I do appreciate people watching and taking the time to comment. So, oh yeah, I solved that mystery. I didn't think you meant New York comment. I figured it was a typo. I do that typo a lot. Uh, if I had to type my responses to y'all, y'all would see how bad my typing is. And as much as I have to type Tuesday through Friday, you would think it would be better after whatever it is, 5 or 6 years. But it's not. I mean, it's better than what it used to be, but it's not super awesome. And I appreciate you using dope. I say that all the time, and I get weird looks. Yeah, Brandy, absolutely. I keep trying to tell people, you keep erasing history. One day, not our, it'll be long past our generations, but somebody's going to go, well, this happened. Where's the proof? Oh shit, we erased it, all of it. Okay, now guess what? Now you're up shit creek without a paddle because you can't prove anything. You erased history. That's a horrible thing to do. We were talking at work about what a joke America has become. uh, I think every now and then I use that. Uh, Not very often though. Usually, if I'm being silly, I might say it, but I was never big on saying it back in the day. Um, I still do the what the just to be annoying. I don't I don't like Christmas. I can't do that. It's kind of weird. I don't like Christmas, but Christmas Vacation. I said doo doo. Yeah, I know, right? I s- that's how immature my sense of humor can be. Whenever I say that, no matter how serious it is, a lot of times I'll say, "No, I don't do anything like that. I occasionally will have a drink or two. Six is my limit, but no, I don't do any drugs at all. Uh, yeah, swing. But yeah, I don't do anything. You can ask anything you want. No, I don't do any of that. I quit all of that shit. I'm coming up on my 2 year anniversary since I quit smoking cigarettes. So uh, caffeine, I don't think I ever quit, but everything else, nope. Uh, um, Oh, with doo doo. I can be in a serious conversation and I'll say doo doo and I'll pause and do the like Beavis and Butthead thing. I said doo doo. uh, but yeah, there's a lot of things I say that it just triggers an immature response because that part of my brain is I don't know where exactly where it's at, but it's still very active. And I love saying things that sound inappropriate, even though they're 100% appropriate. Oh yeah, cornholio. We do that here all the time. I am the great cornholio. I need TP for my bunghole. Are you threatening me? All the time. Um, but yeah, I was starting to say, as much as I hate Christmas, Christmas Vacation is one of my all-time favorite movies. Oh, no, that I would probably watch. Um, Somebody just sent me some videos. I think it was on a. Oh shit, I can't remember, but it wasn't on guitar. Uh, uh, I get people will email me stuff a lot. check this out. Check this out, which is kind of cool. I like interacting with people. So when people email me shit, the look, they've taken the time. Most people that email me, when they email me, they like write big thought provoking things or shit that they've really put some thought into. I think that's cool. Um, my ear is itching. Somebody must be talking shit about me. Oh, you can see through my ears. Ah! Oh, 4 minutes. uh, yeah, I've got a guy. I'm not. I know he does something with aircrafts, so he has a lot of downtime, and he sends me a lot of interesting stuff. We are all doing good. We're almost done for this week, but we'll be back next week from 2 to 4 Central Standard Time. We do it every Thursday from 2 to 4 Central Standard Time. Every Thursday. But yeah, we're almost out of time for this week. But so now that you found us, you know where we'll be at. You can join the chat next week. I have not. I haven't done any Liliac in a while. I haven't seen anything new in a while. But I just took a picture of it, so I would imagine it will come up pretty soon there, Mickey. Because y'all get preference for being here. Hey, it's okay if it's only audio. As long as I can hear it, dude. I'll get that up for you this week. Well, not this week, but you know what I mean. Next week. I'm gonna try to shoot and release 5 videos again this Tuesday. Especially since our weather's the way it is. So hopefully Tuesday I have one up. Yeah, all I need is sound. Because videos for the most part are very minimal in my on have a minimal effect on my reactions. Now don't get me wrong, there are some videos that do definitely impact me. But for the most part, I'm interested in the song, not so much the video. Um, but yeah, shit, we're almost out of time. But man, y'all make this so awesome. I'm glad that y'all come here. We have great conversations. Um, y'all make me laugh. Gary was cracking me up earlier. Uh, so, and I will find a reaction to do where I use what's her face or what's his face because we agreed I'll do a male band to do that too. So make sure you watch this week. I will go out of my way to find a male band and I will use what's his face to refer. I'm going to try to use what's his face or some form of that to refer to every member of the band. So, or some versions like what's his face, Dujama Flopper, that kind of stuff. But hey, I appreciate y'all. I hope you have a great week. Make someone smile if you get the chance. Don't forget to tell your friends and family each and every time you leave that you love them because you just never know when that's going to be the last. Oh, yeah. And make sure y'all watch for Easter eggs because I'm still trying to figure out a way to give away my Marilyn Manson Rolling Stones cover. But you never know when it'll be the last chance. I will see y'all next week. I truly do appreciate each and every one of you. Bye.